Aching emptiness, the wife's silent struggle with infertility. Her heart ached. Each month the same, hope blooming, then withering, the blood, a cruel reminder, a stolen future, her husband oblivious. He smiled, held her, unaware of her silent tears. She yearned to tell him, share the burden, but his joy was too pure. She feared his pity, so she kept her silence, a secret gnawing at her soul. They lived in a quaint cottage, surrounded by whispering woods, a haven of love, yet haunted by her longing. The empty cradle mocked her, a constant reminder of what she could not give. Nights were the hardest. He slept soundly. She lay awake, staring at the ceiling, her mind racing, desperately searching for a solution, a way to fill the void. Whispers of a remedy, a glimmer of hope from ancient folklore. One day she ventured deeper into the woods, seeking solace in nature's embrace. She stumbled upon a clearing. An old woman sat there, eyes filled with ancient wisdom. The woman listened patiently to the wife's tale of sorrow. A knowing smile touched her lips. She spoke of a legend, a mystical meal, a way to restore balance, rare herbs, the heart of a stag, a single iridescent feather. The ingredients were specific, difficult to find, yet a glimmer of hope ignited within her. She clung to the woman's words, a lifeline thrown across an abyss of despair. She would gather these ingredients, no matter the cost. For her love, she would move mountains. The reversal, the husband's unsettling transformation unfolds. Under a moonlit sky, she prepared the meal. Her heart pounded with a mixture of fear and anticipation. He ate with gusto, unaware of the mystical concoction. The effects were gradual, at first subtle. A youthful glint returned to his eyes, his laugh more carefree. She dismissed it as wishful thinking, but the changes intensified. His hair darkened, lines on his face softened. He moved with an unfamiliar agility. Confusion clouded his eyes. He too sensed something was amiss, yet he couldn't stop the transformation. Panic gripped her. The cure was turning into a curse. She watched in horror as the love of her life regressed before her eyes, trapped in a relentless backward spiral. Section 4. An unconventional bond love amidst an extraordinary crisis. Despite the bizarre turn of events, their love deepened. She cared for him with a mother's tenderness. He, in his childlike state, clung to her with innocent trust. They played games, sang songs, he with the uninhibited joy of a child, she with a heart breaking and mending with each passing moment. Their bond defied logic. His memories faded, yet his love for her remained, a flicker of recognition in his youthful eyes, a silent understanding that transcended age and time. The situation was surreal, impossible, yet she found solace in his presence, the fear of his complete disappearance eclipsing the fear of the unknown. Section 5. Into the abyss. Witnessing the impossible vanish into nothingness. His regression accelerated. He became a toddler, then a helpless infant. She bathed him, cradling his fragile form. Tears streamed down her face. One night, as she held him close, he looked at her. A profound sadness in his now infant eyes. It was as if he was saying goodbye. Then he began to fade, his tiny body becoming translucent. She screamed, her voice raw with anguish. He was disappearing, slipping through her fingers like grains of sand. The light faded from his eyes. His tiny hand went limp in hers. He was gone, vanished into thin air, leaving behind only the echo of his laughter and the scent of his skin. Section 6. A glimmer in the void. A new beginning echoes within. Days turned into weeks. Emptiness clung to her like a shroud. The silence in the cottage was deafening. She was lost in a sea of grief and guilt. One morning she woke up feeling nauseous. A familiar ache bloomed in her heart, but this time it was different. This time there was a flicker of hope. She touched her stomach, still flat but no longer empty. A warmth spread through her, a tiny flutter, a kick. He was there. Tears welled up. He was not gone. He was within her now. A new beginning, a testament to their enduring love, a miracle born of sacrifice and magic.